I burnt a sweatpant. Today we're screen printing sweatpants, and I don't really get that many sweatpant orders, so I've been fine using just this one platen board. But today's order is 70 pieces, so I went ahead and bought another one. It'll make it go by a lot faster, and then also I get to make a video out of it. To set this up, I bought this board off Etsy. It's 6x30. I like it because usually sleeve platens, leg platens, they're like 4 inches wide. And this one's 6 inches, so I get to print a little bigger. I'll link that on the description. And then this, I have a Riley Hopkins press, so I bought this on Riley Hopkins, screenprinting.com. So let's set this up. All right, so I'm gonna try and get this as close as possible to the first one. It might actually be kind of shorter. It is. Wow, it's a tiny bit shorter. So instead of 6x30, it is 6 by like 29. What do I do? All right, so I decided to align the brackets from the bottom part instead of the top, because usually I use this part to align the waistbands and stuff. So I want it to be as close as possible to the same. All right, so this is about 3 inches down. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so everything's lined up. So let's just mark the center of the hole. All right, perfect. So the next step is palette tape. And the reason why you want to put palette tape over it is so when the board gets all gross and stuff like this from the glue and the lint, you could just peel it right off and then put some more. Because if you leave it like this with all the glue and lint, it's really hard to take off. This is the palette tape I use. I forgot where I got it from. I'll put in the description when I find out. Alright, I'm in a bit of a rush, so hopefully I can do this fast. What's up? I'm recording. Okay, got it. Probably look crazy. And then I use a squeegee. If you don't have this, you could use like a credit card or something. I almost pulled out my credit card and I was like, oh heck no. On the video. Just like that. Make sure it's just laid flat as possible. And then for this part, I get an X-Acto knife. And you just put it as close to the edge as you can. This might be a little tricky, but it's 6 inches wide. So I'm just gonna draw little marks at the 3-inch mark. And that's how you set up a palette. Alright, so now after putting the palette tape in the center line, the next thing to do is add the adhesive. For sweatpants, it's recommended web spray. Sometimes the nozzle gets all clogged up like that. So you should be careful with it. Sweatpants we're printing on are by Shockaware. It's a great brand. A lot of people like to use it, but sometimes they do too much. Like this packaging takes too long to open them, and you tag them and all that, especially when you're in a rush like I am right now. Now you gotta unwrap 70 sweatpants. But I'll check back in when everything's unwrapped and I'm ready to print. Oh, and also, bro, they got tissue also. Yeah, hopefully I can get someone to help me with this. Yeah, it's a lot easier now that I have 2 boards instead of 1. Yeah, it was weird. I was having registration issues on this second station. I think it was getting too hot under the heater, and like the sweatpants were shrinking a little. So like when I would go for the second layer of ink, it wouldn't align properly. But good thing I had extras, so I was able to fix it um, before I like messed up any actual sweatpants. And as I just said that, I left this one on the heater for... Okay. Okay, this one's still aligned. I probably just ruined that one though. But I have 2 extras. Yep, shrunk. I guess I'll show you. So this is literally what I was talking about. You see the, like it's not aligned exactly. You can see the black. So that means it's out of registration. So when I print it, it's gonna print over the black instead of like just on the white ink. So that's something I gotta be careful about, and you gotta be careful about when you're printing stuff like this, like sweatpants and hoodies. Just printed it, and you can see already like the extra white and all that. You could tell it's a bad print. See how it's not aligned properly? So I just gotta be more careful about that. But this order is wild. It's for a brand I barely started working with. They asked for one sweatpant. They wanted to see like the style. They wanted like a sample. And usually I don't make sample. I don't screen print samples. It's like too much setup, too much work just for one piece. But for some reason, like I was just like, why not? Why not screen print it instead of like vinyl? Usually I would have done like vinyl. So I screen printed the sample, made the screen, all that, and it paid off right away. The next day or the same day, they placed this order for 70 pieces. So sometimes going the extra mile for your customers works out. And yeah, even if it was a little bit of extra work, like glad I did it. And so like they could actually see the quality. So like this was a new brand I'm working with, so I wanted them to see the quality and make sure like so they know it's good and all that. Like if they thought I was, because it would have been better if they thought I was using vinyl and stuff. So just finished up. Super late at night. It took forever. It took so long. Um, so I'm so glad I bought that extra board, because without it, it would have took double the time. It was a lot. Like I got my mom to help me, and we helped a lot. So shout out mom. There was almost a crisis. I burnt a sweatpant. I was just zoned out, like just focusing on printing. So this is where this is the dryer, and the sweatpants just fall into this box. But it was like filled up, like it was filled up with sweatpants, and so this one it couldn't get out of the dryer. So it just was staying under the dryer for like 5 minutes until I noticed, and then look how bad it burnt. So I was all bummed out. I was like, oh, I gotta order another one. I gotta tell them I'm missing one and all that. But then when my mom was packing up the order, she said that she was counting that we have 15 larges. And I was like, that's not right. I burnt one of them. Like it should be 14.
14, 15, no, 14, what?
Oh, I'm missing one large.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Porque said 15. I counted 15.
And then now we kept counting over and over and over. We counted all the sizes over and over again. And yeah, there was 15 larges. So Shakawares added an extra large. I didn't order it, but so thank God. It worked out perfectly. So yeah, this order was wild. It was like, usually with like big orders, I can just zone out. I'm just robot mode. Just print. Just focus on print. Now with this one, I had to like pay attention to so many different things. Print station 1 regular, and then station 2, make sure it doesn't shrink to get out the dryer faster. And then now make sure the pile of sweatpants doesn't get too high up. Don't burn another sweatpant and all this stuff. Like, so it was like I just had to focus on a bunch of different things. With that burnt sweatpant, I was like, nah, the video's ruined. Like, I don't want to put another video with a bunch of mistakes in it. Like, what the heck? Like, because like it was right after that other mistake. I was like freaking out. I was like, what the heck? But it worked out. Extra sweatpant magically appeared and the day was saved. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. I appreciate you. I have other videos filmed. I haven't posted them. I can edit them. But like in those videos, I'm like, oh, shout out my 9 subscribers. But now I have 20. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you next time.